What's up, guys? Axel Toss here at the MLG Studios. Been interviewing some players. Right now, I got one of the best StarCraft 2 players out there. He plays Terran, and he's from the United States. He's on Team Complexity. He is Kevin QXC Riley. What's going on, man?
Not too much, just hanging out, just chilling.
Awesome. So what does chilling involve when you're a StarCraft player? Because generally, when I'm chilling, I'm in my free time, I'm playing StarCraft 2.
Uh, I mean, right now I'm doing this interview, but before this, I was practicing, and after this, I'll be practicing.
Okay, what are
And
you practicing for?
I'm getting ready for Intel Extreme Masters Shanghai. I leave in just about 6 days.
Sick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Long trip, going back to China. This will be my third time there.
Wow. All IEMs?
No.
No.
One was for the revival of CPL. It's now a Chinese-owned company. When I was in
Oh.
Korea with FX Open, we flew over there and did an event, and then I was there last winter for WCG Grand Finals.
Oh. Wow. I've never been to China. I have been to China once for the Blizzard WCS finals. Cool. Awesome. So, QXC, how's your play going? How are you feeling as far as StarCraft 2 is concerned?
It's been generally positive. The last week, or I guess the last 2 weeks or so, basically right after I qualified for this, things have been a little more difficult. I'm just been having issues sleeping, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think it might have something to do with the weather. The place I live right now doesn't really have air conditioning, and it's
Oh
gotten
gosh.
quite hot.
Where
But
where are you at right now, by the way?
in Pittsburgh.
Okay. It's not too far away.
But besides that, I've been playing pretty well. Patch is okay. I don't think it's too big of a deal, although the biggest it changed TVT a lot, and it made TVP a lot harder. But I don't know. There's still a lot of time to figure things out.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. What are there any other things that you're kind of focusing on besides IEM, or is that the main thing right now?
No, that's pretty much it. We've got some team league matches
Sure.
going on, playing those. But IEM's really the big thing coming up for me. After IEM, there's not too much going on. I'll be taking a bit of a extended break. About by extended, I mean like a week or two.
Sure.
But yeah, that's it. Couple days left.
How's the parkour been? For those who don't know, QXC is actually super athletic. He jumps over cars and stuff. Have you been parkouring a lot lately, Mr. QXC?
I haven't done any parkour in Pittsburgh.
Dang
Over
it.
the winter, it was too cold, and since it's jumped up to 80 or 90 during the day, I haven't really been as interested in it. It's something I might pursue in the fall when it
Right.
gets a little bit nicer.
That's actually interesting to me because everyone has a different reason why they do whatever physical activity they do. Do you think physical exercise? How much do you value that in and I guess your training regimen? Do you kind of incorporate it into your schedule?
Yeah, it's super important. Lately, I've been doing frisbee, and I started going back to jujitsu,
Whoa.
which have both been really good. But I've noticed my body just naturally runs pretty hot, and so if I
Uh,
exercise when it's 80 or 90 out, it's either I go really light and then it's kind of boring, or if I actually try, then I end up with a pretty bad headache later from dehydration or something. I don't know. I drink a lot of water, but exercise is good. Just got to make sure it fits in the right place.
sure. Um, that's it. I used to live in Texas, and I was a track runner, so I know exactly what you're talking about. The other option is waking up at like 6 a.m. or something, and going and doing physical activity. Have you tried that, or is that too early?
I mean, it's really just not a reasonable time to be waking up if you're planning on playing in events. It's not,
Yeah.
and you laugh because it's like, oh my God, look at all these people who wake up at 6 a.m. and go to work. Yeah, but
Sure.
they don't have qualifiers that start at 6 p.m., right?
Uh,
Like
yeah.
somebody who does a 9 to 5 doesn't also have a job like work most likely that takes them and keeps them working until 11 p.m. Like it's just not reasonable based on when tournaments and when qualifiers are to plan to be sleeping before midnight, really.
Sure.
And if you're going to sleep at midnight, you're not waking up at 6 a.m.
So you're considered one of the top players in top Terran players, probably top player altogether in the United States, at least I would think, based on recent results. You've got a home story. You're getting a lot of experience under your belt. What would you think is the main thing kind of holding you back from getting to that next step? Or what is the next step for you?
Um, I think it's more just consistency. Consistency above all else. I've had a number of spurts recently of good things happening, of playing really well. And if I can just make that into a day-to-day process, I don't think I'll have much trouble just winning.
Sure. Now, when you consider competition or rivals, would you first name other North American players, or would it be more a thing where you have your sights set on the Europeans or the Koreans? What's kind of your mindset there?
I just want to win. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much to be the top foreigner or the top American, because they're titles and accomplishments that kind of accept that you're worse than the Koreans or the Chinese or whoever it is that you're just below, and that's not a place I ever want to be. It's not a place I ever want to be proud of. So aiming for the top, stop me if you can.
All right, that's a fantastic mentality, and I think that's it's a great line to end on. Before we go, though, do you have any shout-outs or anything you want to say to your fans?
Just big shout out to Complexity Gaming, supporting me and continuing to help me make this career and my dream possible. And otherwise, just a big shout out to my fans. Thanks for watching, and you'll be seeing more of me soon. Check out IEM Shanghai, and that's all, I guess. Yeah, check me out on Twitter at ColeQXC and Cole_QXC, and on Twitch ColeQXC.
Awesome stuff, man. I know a lot of people out there are going to be rooting you on in China. Best of luck. Guys, that was Kevin QXC Riley, North American professional Terran player. Look out for him in the future. A great player. Again, his strategy is ridiculous. Awesome play style. Really fun to watch. And guys, this has been Axel Toss giving you an interview from the MLG Studios. Again, check out MajorLeagueGaming.com for more gaming content, and I'll see you next time.